Hello guys, welcome to my channel Learn Tech. This is Sandeep Cole here. I hope you are doing good. So today's video which we are going to take is on another one of the processes from BMC Helix. So if you remember, if you have seen my overview of BMC Helix, I have explained you a bit on business workflows. So this video I will explain you in detail what is business workflow, what are the components of business flow, how we use it, and what is the benefit to us. So this is what we are going to see in the today's video. Okay, so let's get started. Now to access the business workflow, I have gone through this launchpad, and here you can see there's this business workflow. I can access it from here. So let me open it. So the moment I open it, it will take me to a place where you can see a ticketing console. Now let me give you a brief about this. So now we know that we were all using ITSM, Remedy ITSM, where we have multiple applications which are based on ITL frameworks. So we have incident, problem, change, then we have SLM, SRM, and so on and so forth. Similarly, we have CMDB also, we have asset management, and they have their own respective areas in which they work and the the facilities or the uses they provide to us. Now, as part of this, Helix platform, what BMC has come up with, they have, apart from the existing applications, which are already there. So, the ITSM, where you have incident, problem, change, knowledge, everything, it's already there. But apart from that, BMC has given us a provision to define or design our own application. So, what you can do as as part of the Helix platform, you can create your own custom application. So if we know that in ITSM or in AR system also we used to define, we can create a custom application, but that was on using the developer studio, where we will do the development, we will create a framework of the application and we will develop it, and then we will use it. But here the major difference is that, first of all, the development, there is no developer studio. Okay. Second thing is, this is a cloud-based system. Helix is a cloud-based system, so all the application development which we are going to do will be on a cloud. BMC also provides on-prem instances, but mostly what they have kept in mind is that this application will serve the users from the cloud, or who you basically have inclination towards the cloud. Now coming on back onto the this Helix business workflows. So initially BMC has given us an application to use with, so which is what they call as case management. So this is one of the business workflows they have developed for us. But similarly, we can also develop multiple workflows, or we can develop multiple applications using the Helix platform. So today I will give you an overview of this case management system, how it functions, how it works, and then because this is a vast topic, so we will take it in patches. So then in future videos we'll understand how the new applications can be developed, what are the different ways of developing the applications, how to do connectivity between the forms and everything. Because this all together is a different process than BMC Remedy. So if you are currently a developer in BMC Remedy, this will be a new thing to you as well, because here the process development, everything happens through a different tool called Innovation Studio. So we don't get any developments to be done through Developer Studio. So every development which we do is done through the Innovation Studio. For example, here if I go here, and let me go to the Helix platform. Okay, so it's called Helix platform or innovation studio. So this is one and the same thing. Okay, so Helix gives us a platform to develop new applications, and it's also called as innovation studio. Now if you go let it open, so here if you can see, this is a ticketing console, but here this is a case management system. So this application is developed by BMC on the Helix platform. So let me go back here. So we can see here, as I had explained it earlier also, you can see here there are multiple things you can do here. You can define a library or you can define an application. So I can create my own new application from here, or I can define a library. Library is just like if you want to use that particular application with some other application, then we can define that as a library. But otherwise, if it is altogether a new application, you can define it. So what BMC has defined, they have defined this case management service. So if you see here, sorry, not service, but the case management application. So let me see, where is the case management? Yeah, I think this is the. So this is a framework in which you define this application. I'll not go much detail in this. This is a separate topic. I will discuss this. So, but this is the place where you define the case management application. Okay, where you define forms, then you define flow, waves, everything you define in this system. Then once you define it, then you write the application, define its business case, and then it is accessible through here. So here you can see I have designed, like BMC has designed this menu for us to be used for an application. So this, what actually they have done, they have given us an example that okay, we have designed a new application, case management system, so which can be used for multiple processes, IT related, HR related, or any other process. Similarly, you can define your own custom application in similar fashion. So they have given us an example. So if you want to use the BMC case management, so today we will see that. Okay, so now let's go to the case management. If you open it, if you click on this workspace, so you will see there are two or rather three things you will see: case, task, and knowledge. So as of now, currently you can define a case. Case means a normal ticket. It can be a request, it can be an issue, it can be an HR ticket, it can be a ticket related to payroll, sales, or any other department. Then tasks, if you are familiar with ITSM, tasks are sub tasks which are created as subtasks for a particular ticket. In ITSM we used to do it for incident, change, problem, but here you can define the same tasks for a case. So you can a case can have multiple tasks, and in that task then it will be assigned to different teams. So if for example now you can see the console is a similar one. It is like where I can see multiple all open cases. Then I can do a filtering and see I can also see cases which are assigned to my groups. You can start typing some group names, and then it will pop up the my group name, or I can type my group name here, and then I can make a segregation, and then it will start searching on that. Okay, but let's not go here. You'll see this console later. This is just a. So first of all, let's see how we can create a case. So let me go to workspace, and then I would say if I click on case, so it will again open up this console. Fine. So now to create a new case, I have to go here, create case. Okay. So case itself is a normal ticket. You can define. So similarly, as we have in ITSM, we have a customer for whom we have to define a ticket. Here it's called as a requester. So let me say I have a requester. So this Elizabeth is my requester who has requested. She belongs to Petro company. Then or rather I will cancel this. Let me say Mary, because the company is different, so maybe you will give us. Let me see if I can search for a Mary. it's not giving me. So okay, let me use this. So Elizabeth Peters belongs to Petro company. Then contact login ID. It's an optional field. If you want, you can provide. Then summary. So for example, she wants to. She has an issue with her, salary, and she wants to raise a case. So what she will do? Issue with my, suppose, May month's salary. Okay, then here I can create a template. So what we here in is part of the configuration, what we do, we can define a template, so that I can also show you. Let's first of all create and use one of the. So let me see, currently it is recommended templates, there is furniture. Okay, these are all recommended templates, but I can go here in all templates, and here I can search. So for example, I need to search a template for payroll. So let me say payroll. So let's see if we get any template related to payroll. So there isn't anything. So let's use some relevant. Okay, so let me say HR. So here, so let me say unclassified HR case. Okay, just for example, I'm using this template. Okay, then once this is done, so then you can this template. So there will be some fields which will be pre-populated. So the fields remain same. This description is the summary notes what we put in incident. This is the same thing. For example, issue with my salary, May month's salary, and or she can describe her issue. But here the good thing is that you can attach and something, you can put an image, or you can make changes. For example, I can make this as bold. So but these features were not, you have this palette here to define, or to present in a more what you call it, to present this in a more what you sorry. So to present this in a more elaborative way, or more expressive way. So you can use this features, but this was not available in the earlier systems in Remedy. There were some fields where you could use them rich text, but this is a good thing, so you can use it. Then you can see as I selected the template, so this category 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here we have 4 categories. So these are all, so category 1 is already selected. So if I want to select, I can select category 2. Then similarly I can select category 3, adjustments. Then I can select category 4. Currently it is not, there is nothing, but if it is, there is a anything related with the category, then it will select. Okay, then the target date you have to define when you want to close this. This is the same thing what we have in what we used to have in the earlier system. Then assign company, HR support, department, this is all. So what I will do, I will not fill any other information, because this is all filled by my template. But if I want, I can change my assignment, but it is fine. So the case has been saved successfully, and you can see here, either you can create a new case. Now the assignee is done. The assigned group is workflow administration, assigned company is Petro. Okay, so this is as per the template. If I go to the case, it will open that case, and then if I have permissions, I can update it. Now you can see here there are tasks, or task tab is there. Similarly, there is a related cases. If there, you can create a related case. If you have an existing case, you want to relate with this case, you can click here. Then related persons, you can relate it, and then case access. So currently the case has access to these guys, which is workflow administration. So currently these teams have, this group has an access to this case. So now the remaining things are same with ITSM. So you have activity. If you are updating anything here, you are adding notes, so then you can create it as a public, so it will be accessible to person who has raised this also. Then you have resources you can access, which are basically the knowledge articles. You can access it here. And if you want to close this through a knowledge article, it will give you the relevance of knowledge articles with this particular case. And then you can you can close this case. For example, this will search with the summary. So I would say payroll. For example, there is any knowledge article which is related to the payroll, then it will give me that, and then I can close this case with that. So, but if you like, if any of the knowledge article isn't relevant, then you can go and people will start working on this. For example, now if I want to assign tasks to teams, what I can do from here, I'll create a task. So now the remaining process is same. So add similar to, not same, but it is similar to our ITSM, like add tasks template plus add an ad hoc task. So if I say add template, it will give me a list of templates which have been already configured. So I can, from here I can select any template. So for example, from this case, let's suppose I need to get something from accounting and audit, then I will use this template. Okay, then you can see this is currently staged. You know why this is staged? I already explained you. Till the time this case goes to work in progress, this will be staged. So it is currently in staged. So let me go to the task. Okay, now you can see the task is staged. I can, from here I will not do anything. Okay, so currently the task is in stage state. So I can edit it and then I can update it. I can edit the task, update it, or the person who has basically who has access to the task, he can go and he will work on this case. Okay, so let me save this, or rather cancel this. Let me go back. Now you can see this case, it has one task. Similarly, I can create multiple tasks and will associate with this particular case. And the task functionality is similar to what we used to have in ITSM for this case. And currently this is in new state. If I click on the states, so let me see the statuses. So they are also same, like new, assign, in progress. So if I now say this is in progress, so then I have to mention some. First of all, let me go to assign. Okay, now the task is in assigned state, and then similarly I can move this to in progress. Okay, yeah, this is in progress because this is, just a minute. Okay, I moved it to, let me refresh it. Okay, sorry, we moved it to in progress. Okay, what I did, I moved it to assign, that went for an approval, and there was no approval, so this went into in progress. If there is an approval, it will definitely go for an approval, and it will show you here as pending approval. Now you can see that task has changed to assignee. That means it is now assigned. It is not in a it's not in stage state. Okay. Now similarly we can go and close the case. The process is same. It's same to what we used to have in ITS. Resolved. Then you provide resolution code. Then here you have this resolution code. You provide the resolution description. You provide the auto resolved status reason, and then you click on the save. Now your assignee is required to close the case, so you need to provide the assignee. So let me go back. So the main purpose is that the like 60 to 70% or 80% process is same to what we have in ITSM for this case. But the difference only is that this is built on cloud and it is built on using the Helix platform. Similarly, you can define your own application. So this has this reporting is nothing but the smart reporting we use. Then manage catalogs is, it will take you to DWP, where you can also create a case from the catalog. So you can define a process, you can define a service catalog, and then the service catalog will create a case. Instead of incident and change, it will create a case. That we will see separately in a different video, how to create a case from service catalog. Then reports is smart reporting, as I said. Live chat, you can directly chat on this. This is a new feature which has been added. So you can directly chat with you can connect to agent, and then you can define your case, you can talk to him. You can also make a search for your cases, and then you can check it. So now let me go back to cases. And here I can see all the cases which have been created. So you can see here, this is the case which we created and it is in progress status. This is summary of the ticket. It's currently with workflow administration. For example, let me open this case. So this is a case which has been created earlier, like report COVID-19 issues. Okay. Now you can see here there are multiple tasks associated with the case. There isn't any related case, related person, case access is to this group. So the remaining information remains same. I'll go back to case. Okay. And then if I see here now, this is the front, what you call, like we have an incident overview console or an home console. Similarly, this is a case console. So what I can do here, from here I can remove or add columns to it. If I want to add assignee, I can say assignee. If I want to remove it, I can remove it. For example, case ID I don't want, I'll remove it. Similarly, so if you can see, there are two IDs, request ID and case ID. So case ID is the ID for a case. Request ID is basically the request ticket which has been created. So now if I go and search with this request, for example, let me go here in the let me go back here, let me go back to digital workspace. So I think the case we had logged in with, we had created this for Elizabeth. So if I go to her activities, I hope this is the same user. Okay, now let me show you. For example, this one, report COVID-19 issues. So this is in progress currently, 14731. If I go here in the case, sorry, here 14731. Okay, so this is the ticket which was created for requester was Alan Abro, and this is the request ID, this is the case ID. So when you create a case from here, it creates a request in the backend system in the DWP. So here you can see here, this is the request, and these are all in sync. So if you update a status there, it will come here. Like for example, this is in progress. So let me do one thing. For example, let me open this case, and then this is in progress. So let me resolve this case. Okay. So I'm not getting any resolution codes for this one. Say none, then something I'd put here. Okay, what I need to do, just a minute, let me go back here. I need to add an assignee. Okay, just a minute. I would say edit. Then let me select assignee. Okay, it's not giving us options to assign it. But you can, from here I can change, let me change assignment, see if I can, yeah. So here, let me see Calibro services. Okay, IT support. Organization is, let's say, Calibro services. Then let me check Calibro information technology department support group. We don't have support group there. Let me go here. I think there isn't anything added here as a support group. Calibro service desk. Okay. Okay, this is a service desk. Let me assign this to service desk. And I'll save this. So you can see here, you will get these messages that this has been updated, assigned. Now similarly, when you create this, when you define this, system, you will be able to assign it to different teams or different individuals. Okay. Now let me go back. So let me go back to the case here. Okay, now yeah, there is now one more thing now here. In the case itself, you will get these notifications. So your case has been submitted, requested. If you get, so you can see these notifications here. Similarly, if I go here, from here I can access different consoles. For example, Innovation Studio, Knowledge Management, Library, I can access them. So I can define assign. So if I say assignment, approval, I can access these applications. For example, if I say assignment, it will take me to the assignment application. Okay, so you can so from case itself, I think it's still opening. From the case itself, you can access these multiple applications. For example, I can access the foundation data from here. So if I open it, it will open up the foundation data. So assignment, if I click here, then I can, from here I can access these multiple applications. So foundation, similarly, this is a separate application here, but these are all library applications. Now in this this application case management, we have similarly, like the way it has been developed. For example, this bar at the top, and then there is a logo here. You can build all, or you can build much rich application than this one using the BMC Helix. That we will take separately. For example, if I go here in this setting, let me see what is there in the setting. I think this is the configuration. Even there are a lot of things which are unexplored to me as well, so I am also learning it. So maybe there is some places where I still, maybe I even don't know how it is being, but I am exploring it, and then I am helping you on this. Okay, so if I think this is the setting where you can define what we had seen in the case management. Like you can define your approvals here. For example, if I go to approval configuration, I can define an approval here. Similarly, I can define my assignment. For example, I go to case management, then I can define approvals, assignment, then automated status transitions. This I will take it separately, but this is the place where we can define all of this. So this also includes the knowledge management, in which you can define this, define the what you call assignments, approvals, or basically this is the base where you define the configuration or foundation data for case management. Okay. Then there are multiple things also. We'll take them separately one by one. Okay. So this was it, just an overview of case management, how it works, how it functions, why it's called a business workflow, because this is a new workflow which BMC has developed, and it is given as part of the Helix suite. But you can create your own new flows, there is a lot in the Helix platform. You have flow sets, you have process, you have workflows, how it will be basically run the process, where it will go. So everything will take in detail, each and everything one by one. Okay, so thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will receive the notification in first go. Thank you.